dry needling actually do? Because we often say we're releasing a muscle or we're getting rid of a knot, but physiologically, there's a little bit more going on. When I put a needle into a sensitive area of muscle in one of my patients, I'm creating a mechanical stimulus. That stimulus changes the sensory nerve down here. It sends it up to the spinal cord and sends a signal to your nervous system. And that's important because pain isn't simply information coming from a muscle. It's information in your brain being processed and modulated by that nervous system. So one of the proposed effects of needling is that we are temporarily changing some of the pain processing. So essentially, we're changing the sensitivity of the area because it's getting a new input, be mechanical or chemical. There's also some interesting stuff happening locally. So research has found that changes in chemicals associated with pain, like inflammation and sensitivity, that achy feeling that you get, that including reductions in substance P or CGRP, as well as other changes in some of the body's pain modulating chemicals like endorphins, then sometimes you'll get weird little jumps in the fiber as well when it's like that reflexive twitch. So that's called a twitch. Again, not a crazy ass change, but things that can make you feel like something is happening or changing. So it's basically an involuntary reflex where it goes up to the spinal cord, it responds and sends a quick muscle contraction back down. So either way, there's multiple things at play here rather than just the sore area. But importantly, we don't necessarily need to chase for a twitch or a lot of pain. The evidence around getting a twitch actually improves the outcome. It's mixed evidence, a lot of low standard evidence there. So when you stand up afterwards and go, oh my God, I feel so much better, needling heals me every time, that's why I keep getting it, you haven't had a knot physically broken apart, nor have you had magical needles occur again. We've potentially just changed that sensory input coming from your peripheral, had some local changes, and how your body is now processing things is different. So that's why needling can be useful for people, because you feel change. It can temporarily turn down your sensitivity and make movement feel easier. So we can get to work, we can start strengthening, we can start moving better. So then we've got a really nice window to try some cool stuff.